How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Johnny Styles with the Wellness Observer Live. It is October 27th, 2022. We got a lot of news for you to get into in the show. And if you're watching the show, this show is live. But if you're watching the replay, you will have chapters. So you can actually, turn your little cursor button and you can go chapter by chapter. If you're watching on Spotify, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're hearing on Apple iTunes, thank you so much for that as well. If you're following on Instagram, thank you so much. We're 15,400 plus for all you wellness fans, followers, competitors, industry insiders, media, everybody else. Pro wellness for everybody. I'll be doing this show, a little bit different because it's live and, anything can happen live. You guys can, make sure you press that little button, subscribe and YouTube. YouTube has now allowed the SuperChat, which you can actually, send questions for me and I can answer them on the air. And it'll also help, support the channel and, the little things that we have coming over, such as great merch for all of you. The Wellness Observer Live is brought to you by, thank you so much for BadDudeCO.com, Buy American Daily Dude. You guys have been sending me your orders from Bad Dude, and thank you so much for that as well. Bad Dude is awesome because they have some cool pre-workouts, and you guys have talked to me about the pre-workouts like Get Slank, like this one. It's Slank Mania. I like that hook to it. And they have the anabolic support, all these products that you cannot get usually on like a GNC or a vitamin shop. You can get them here, and trust me, from the feedback that I've been getting from all of you guys have loved it. And now they have a sale, buy any 2 Galaxy Labs anabolics, get 1 Delta 8 pre-roll code freaking chill. You can use that one, or you can use the WOL15 to get 15% off. And of course, you can help out the channel and you can help out yourself when you go to the gym. First off, we're gonna talk about the 2 shows. We're gonna be talking about the 2 shows that's gonna be happening this upcoming weekend. One of those shows is gonna be a show that I like. I really do like the name of the show. It's gonna be held in San Diego, California. It's called the Ultimate Warriors Pro Show. And, if you follow wrestling, you know that, used to be a good wrestler by the name of Ultimate Warrior. And, yeah, that's it. The Ultimate Warriors IFBB Pro Wellness. When this list just came out, October 24th, and if you don't see it, I'll show it to you. It only has this amount of competitors. A little bit disappointing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I expected a lot more. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with the competitors. Maybe one of these competitors are going to show up and probably have a surprise entry. But if that does not happen, I believe Renee Harshey could win the show, simply because, I haven't seen much of the other girls. But when you take into consideration how Renee looked at this show, I'll show you right now, because if you're not following her, this is her page, Renee _IFBB Pro. And she always says she's the first ever IFBB Pro Wellness champ. I believed, in this show, I didn't like her as much, but I believe here in the City Showdown. Yeah, I think this was in Vegas, I believe. If she shows up like this on Saturday on this show, she can win the show pretty easily. And I don't think it'll be a problem for her. From the front, she looks really good. She goes, good abs, good upper body. Her legs are gotten better. And from the back, it's there. She might lack a little bit in her calves, a little bit here, but compared to other girls in the lineup, I believe she has it all. Now, there's somebody in the lineup that is not in the lineup, and in my opinion, I think she should take a water pill and just jump in the show and just do the show, because she might win. And that's none other than, I'll put it up on screen, Frida Paulson. Have you guys seen how Frida Paulson is looking? Like legit. Like, have you guys seen this? When I saw this, I could not believe it. This is Frida all carved up, I guess, because she's been eating. I would love if Frida Paulson just jumped on stage, take a water pill, Frida, jump on stage, and maybe some magic will happen. And yeah, you never know. You're right there. I think Frida's in Vegas, so from Vegas to California. That's one of the shows that is happening this week. At the moment, that's the competitor list that was put on October 24th. It's 27th now, and the list has not been updated as we're doing this show. The next show, which is a show that kind of holds dear heart in my heart and soul because I covered this show for many years, is the EVLS Prague Pro. Okay, and this show is in Prague, obviously. It's awesome. It's an awesome show. I remember doing this show when Kai Green and Phil Hees were doing this show. We're doing the whole tour, and it's really amazing to see, the show. Like back in 2014, 2015, nobody in their right mind would ever think we would have pro wellness in there. And hey, we have pro women's wellness, and this show is a little bit more stacked than the one in California. This is the show where we have Anna Extreme Woman. I'm not going to say her last name because I really don't know. She's from Poland. And if you guys have been following the Wellness Observer Live, you know that I've been talking about her. From Anna, I expect her to look absolutely crazy. And I'll talk to her in a minute. But it's between Anna and probably Lexi Oliver from Italy. And I'll talk to her as well. All the other girls, there's a couple girls from Brazil, Hungary, Spain. Maria Paulette is going to be there from Spain as well. She's very popular over there overseas as well. So you never know. And we've seen her already done 2 shows. So we don't know, we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe she got even better. But if you've been following the Wellness Observer Live, you know that I've been posting about the Extreme Woman, which is Anna. And I've actually posted about her twice. And it's just ridiculous how can I not post about her? She literally is extreme, but ladies and gentlemen, this is wellness. This is what it is. I believe that, coming up, she will do very well. The only thing that I don't know what's going to happen with Anna is we don't know how is she going to look next to other competitors. When we've seen her in these pictures, it's outstanding, just the way she looks, but you got to take into consideration, this is how she looks by herself. And by herself, many people look really good. By herself, people look completely amazing. And don't get me wrong, I like her a lot. And she's one of these girls that can always stay in shape. She can always stay in shape. And if you're watching the screen right now, this is amazing. This was 4 days out, according to this picture. And then we have this one, which, is the complete package. So what's going to happen when she faces off the other competitors, especially Lexi, which I posted her as well. And the thing that strikes me from Lexi is that she looks very well polished. She looks the part. She looks like, she's done her homework. She can do battle, okay? And she can come out of left field and she can absolutely, turn some heads. I also, at the moment, some people, some of you guys have DM'd me who's going to be the pro judge, doing the head judge, basically. I have no idea at this moment who's going to be the head judge. But that also, can be into consideration depending on who's going to be judging the show. I could see a case where they're going to bring probably Lexi and Anna, and they're going to compare them. At the moment, I still would like to have them both at the Olympia. These are girls that have not done shows in America, and they're absolutely amazing. How about that? Lexi Oliver, look how great she looks. Great calves, great glutes, adductors, hamstrings, the whole 9 yards. She is very, very, very good. This is one of the best front poses I've seen in a while. This is how your front pose should look. I see a lot of girls doing the front pose and you barely see lines. You barely see lines. This, my friends, this is how you're supposed to look in that front pose. Beautifully shot right here. You can see it has all the great conditioning, but not too hard, not too soft, but there's lines in there. This is golden. So what am I saying between Anna and Lexi? It's totally gonna be a conditioning game. So in that aspect, I will keep you guys updated to see what's gonna happen with the battle of the EVLS Prague Pro, a show that I dearly miss, and I never got to experience Prague a lot because we were always working, obviously. But it's gonna be a great show. Remember, they have the backdrop. It was all LEDs, and it was awesome. In other news, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but if you go to strengthaddicts.com, Christian Duke did a whole piece on the whole Yarishnya versus Johnny article. If you haven't seen it, you can log on to strengthaddicts.com and you can check him out. Christian and myself have gone back and forth since our days in RX Muscle. And, he has a voice, and, he's also a media person. So he also understands what was at stake here. So in that saga, if you're following that, I would suggest you go to strengthaddicts.com and you can check his take on the whole Yarishnya situation, which you guys have sent me. There's videos of her now being done in Portuguese. I believe, Goob already did another rehash of his videos because he got deleted again. And most of you have, reshared the story. Very, very interesting. So now let's go to one of the questions that you guys have asked me. Basically, you were talking about, you wanted my opinion on none other than Jacqueline Rios. She is from Mexico, and she had the quote where she said, I told you I'll surprise you. And she did. She came out of left field because a lot of people didn't know about her. I knew about her because I know her coach and I know a little bit about her team. And in reality, when you guys went crazy when this picture came out, and a lot of you were going crazy because you thought this picture, could be Photoshop, this, that, and the other. This picture right here that we're seeing, I believe it's a far away mirror shot. I don't know. I kind of want to see correctly. I do know that she has edited other pictures. It's, again, who doesn't? Like, a lot of people, hey, Yarishnya is still editing her pictures every day. So come on. Like, most of the girls, why do they do it? I don't know. I don't know why do they do it. But most of the girls that edit their pictures, they do it for a reason. Okay? They must have a reason. But that's why I posted today the video of her, so people can understand that what you're watching here is legit. What you're watching is a girl that can totally do some major damage at the 2022 Olympia. You've seen her right here, her great stage presentation. And when she turns from the back, she's no joke. And she's another one, another Mexican that, she's not coming out, soft, she's coming in to do battle. So I always tell people, if you're going to do the whole Photoshop thing, yeah, whatever, go watch the videos and make sure these videos are brand new. Many pros do their videos a rehash of their videos, meaning they put videos out there that are very old, that are not new. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to confuse your crowd. You don't want to use your marketing scheme to probably confuse the athletes. That's why Francieli Matos and Ryan Fogat and even Jacqueline, they're posting videos of how they're looking on stage in the gym because they want to see that. Like, I think we're done with that series of I'm gonna cover up, I'm gonna do the whole hoodie up like Kai Green, and I won't show my body, I won't show my soul until the show, and I'm gonna take my shirt off and it's gonna be amazing, blah blah. I think we're done. I think we're done with that sense, and I think it's only a matter of time where people understand that when you Photoshop your pictures, and it's one thing on your social media, and it's another thing when you go on stage, especially if I'm there watching live, if the entire world is there with me live, if the entire media is there watching live. Can she make a splash in the Olympia? You bet your bottom dollar she can do some damage. And remember, she's kind of the same, on the same boat as like girls that we haven't even seen, like Anna, for example, or Lexi, for example, that they're both competing this weekend. And you got to realize the top 6 of the Olympia, maybe top 3, we can make a case here. I don't want to do that yet in the show. We can make a case here, but right now I'm really moving forward that major shifting, a major world shift is going to happen in the world of wellness. And I can't wait to see it. We're going to be there in Vegas, and it's going to be awesome. Next up, you guys wanted me to talk about a little bit of what happened with Vivi and Isa. A lot of you people don't know, and if you don't know, then I'll let you know. I did call Isa 2 years ago, in 2020. I did call her like a mini Vivi Winkler because she had the look, the presence, and the quads to go along with it, like a miniature version. And I think now, 2 years after, I think she caught up. And you got to realize, like, Isa is smaller than Vivi in height, so she had a lot of catching up to do as long as the quads are there. Isa went in there in the gym that they have over there in Brazil, and she did not go to do a media stunt. She did not go to do a media, relations. She went to train her ass off, and she went to train, and she's out for blood as well. Remember, as I like to call her, she is the Intercontinental Champion, which is in reality the Wellness International Champion, which you won the Arnold Classic. And technically, you have your World Champ, which is Francine, and you have Isa. I think we're going to have them together sooner or later in that Olympia lineup, and you got to stay tuned because Isa is another girl that she is not afraid. She is not afraid to show what she's been going through. If you saw this video of her, you saw that she's been training for real. She is not doing this for her social media. This is all the way down there. And she's trained there with Sylvia. If you guys have seen Sylvia train with Vivi, they go hard. They go really hard. And this is the way you should train because remember, this is their biggest show of their life. So I'm going to be really, really excited to see Isa on stage one more time and expect to see probably a better package than what she brought to the Olympia stage. And I completely can't wait. I really can't wait. In other news, since you heard me talk about Lexi Oliver, I also posted a video of none other. Guess who's this? IFBB Pro Quadzilla, Miss Jasmine Payne. Oh my God, look at that. 2 in a row. Wait, I'm going to post it on screen so you guys can see it. 1 and 2. Oh my God, Johnny Styles never, ever posts, ladies of color. Come on now. Since the start of the year, I've been talking about Jasmine Payne. She has also proved me wrong. She's also been coming back show after show after show better. And Jasmine, all it needs is time. Let her eat, let her recover, let her come back. There hasn't been a single show where she hasn't kind of shut me up because every single show she's gotten better. And that's what it's all about. I cannot wait to see Jasmine Payne on stage one more time. And I had to put her on blast right there because she looks absolutely crazy. And, I post people on the Wellness Observer that I believe are up to the standards of what true, legit wellness is. So there you go. We're going to wrap things up over here in the Wellness Observer Live. Thank you so much for following. If you have any questions, comments, let me know in the comments below, and I'll gladly answer all the questions. This has been Johnny Styles, the Godfather of Wellness, and I'll see you soon.